Good day everyone, this is Dokutahblob, and as we just got to know, Hyper Glyph is working in yet another project in the world of Terra, which the player base comes to name Endfield, because of the icon shown in their social media. I am more of a theory crafter and a psychologist, so I can't fathom what kind of game this will be. I will leave that to the specialist. What I can do is try to figure out what the story may be about, considering every bit of information we have at hand right now, which sums to the great total of... That's it. Besides the name, icon, and the few mentions Haimao made during the first anniversary's Q&A, there is very little information to go with. So let's start with the most simple of things. What Haimao himself said about this project, that he would like it to be about the backstory of a certain operator. Believe it or not, this reduces the possibilities considerably, because of two things. One, we know it's about an operator within Rhodes Island. Two, and this takes us to the icon. Mostly the language. Endfield Industries, it is in English, that's pretty much obvious. So this leaves three possible regions: Rimbilliton, Columbia, and Victoria. What do we know of the backgrounds of these places that could work for the incoming game? The theory I have seen the most online places us at the time the Ark was being uncovered, in Rimbilliton, and all the operators from it. But personally I don't think that could be the only option, because most of the operators from there have a very defined background, so it's not like there is much to guess regarding their history. So if it's not Rimbilliton, then where could it be? Victoria? We will have to take into consideration the fact that Victoria is currently the focus of the main story. Thus it would be redundant if we were to get even more lore from that place. So by order of elimination, all that is left is Columbia. Our operators from there tend to have very undisclosed backgrounds. Not to mention that currently, Columbia is the most developed country in all of Terra. Or well, the country that is expanding itself the most at the moment. So it has the most terrain to serve as a setting. So which operator's background can we think about? Currently there is a lot, and I mean a lot, things happening in Colombia all at the same time. Ryan Labs, the whole thing with Mountain and his family, the whole thing with Robin and her family, the whole thing with Rosmontis, etc, etc, etc. However, in the logo we can see that it has a screw and some kind of map. What it comes to mind, it's a company focused on building or exploring. One of the things we learned from Gillo is that Colombia is currently using Pioneer to expand its borders. So there is a possibility for Endfield Industries to be the one constructing the buildings and other infrastructures needed for site development. We have also seen that the Pioneers have their own form of security. But we also have seen that Colombia does not care much for them. Their security is not their main interest. I don't think they will give them something like Black Steel. So what I think is guarding them would be a smaller group of mercenaries. Maybe one mainly armed with children? Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. That this story may be the one of Frostleaf and her squad. The one she is the only survivor from. So, if I am correct, Endfield might be Arknight's version of Reach, where we follow a group of mercenaries' final stand. That is what I think when analyzing the information at hand. Of course, it's just a supposition, there's a billion possibilities of what could be. This is what I'm betting on, but what do you think? Who do you think the story will be about? And where do you think Endfield could go? And more importantly, do you think it will be a gacha? Don't forget to leave your comments down below, so we can start theorizing further. This has been Dokutahblob, wishing you all a great day, and as always, stay healthy everyone. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Every thumbs up fits the algorithm.